Junk Car Willie here, guys, at the Metro Center in Dublin, Ohio, for the 40th annual Arthritis Auto Show. Over 1,000 cars here for this 3-day event. Today's Friday. Watching a vanny come in. There you go. That's one of the original ones. They remade them in the 80s. Not by Studebaker. Look at that 350 Pontiac. Bucket seats, console. Beautiful Pontiac, sir. Beautiful.
Thank you.
What color shade of blue is that? I like that.
Mercedes. Thank you.
Very welcome. Thanks for your hard work, bringing it out, being such a good caretaker. What year's your speaker?
65, 64.
Oh, it's original. Yeah. Or what, you know. Somebody bought them out and made them in the 80s there.
Yeah.
Same body style.
I left out of Pennsylvania in '85. We would sell these.
Oh, you did? We're
a car dealership.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Not me.
Okay.
Not, but they had a dealership, but they were special. There was only like one car we had.
Oh yeah, they were rare still.
You had to order them.
Yeah.
And they would make them for you.
Now, what dealership sold that? A new dealership?
This was. I lived in Pennsylvania.
AMC.
Greensburg. We had Pontiac, Cadillac, Mercedes, Lincoln Mercury, Honda, Isuzu, and they had a budget car rental place, and they would sell these special-made Avantis in the 80s.
Now, didn't they use different engines for different years in the 80s? I think some were GM.
At that time, I think they were all General Motors.
Okay.
Running gear. I think they were like 305 or 350 V8.
It was early 80s, wasn't it?
Early 80s,
yep.
Yeah, early 80s. I moved out of Pennsylvania in late 85, and I think they were still selling them up into 85.
And I'm glad I caught you on video. I appreciate the story. I love the information, buddy.
Yeah, like I said, I never knew a whole lot about them, but I knew that, I think there was a couple different companies that was making them, you know?
Yeah, there ain't nothing like the original,
Yeah, that's for sure.
Man, you got a killer collar on top of a killer car.
Thank you.
They surely get the respect when they were out, but man, they're getting them now. Everybody's digging them. You don't even have to be a Studebaker fan anymore. They're getting their recognition in the last 10 years or so. Last decade or so, you know. Look at that instrument panel in 65, guys. Didn't you think you're in you flew an airplane? Wouldn't that be like it? See the gauges down there by the little tiny shifter handle, but
The early one, 65 through 70, had Chevy small block, it was the 400 small block. So they had some room.
Yeah, well, this would have been.
But they were the remakes, what? They the 65 to 70s, yeah.
This would have been in.
Because they only made these, what, 2 years?
Pardon? 2 years. Yeah.
64, 65.
Yeah.
Studebaker made these 64 and 65, and then a company, you know, like you were saying, and put them on some kind of GM platform. But man, I hope Sun just came out, and I'm glad, man. I hope this new camera went from a $200 camera to $1,000, or a phone. So you don't need a high-priced phone to start a YouTube channel or a bunch of Go cameras or whatever. 2,800 videos. Used my grandson's laptop twice. Samsung A51 phone. Used the U-Cut pre-edit app and thumbnail free thumbnail app. Man, that paint is just killer. The reason I tell you that is because a lot of people get discouraged thinking it's harder than what it is. Look, just like a Corvette. I love the way that, you know, I mean, you would think that pulls out by looking at that. You know, you just look at that and you think, wow. But they got that doorway up there, like the door comes out of the top, just like a Corvette. That's so cool. Just did a video on this, guys. I don't think I'm putting on this, but we'll see what year it was. I knew it was 60s. No, I still didn't put the year on it. I don't know what year this. Oh, 67. Okay, it's got it on there. I did say 60s earlier. 67 Citroen. What's rare about this car, it's a French car. It's had such good hydraulics on it that you took this bolt out right here. Fender plopped up like this. A jack came out of the car down on the ground. You don't have to take a jack out or nothing. Put the tire off of it, and that shows videos. You know, Google Citroen driving on 3 wheels of it driving around at low speeds, but it kept it, you know, just like running on 4 wheels. That's how good the suspension is on this car. In 67, check out Cold War Motors. Sick cars for a sick planet. Great YouTube channel. He went into detail, restored his, or did one for somebody. Blue and white, if I'm remembering right. Check out Cold War Motors, man. I butchered his name up bad on the last video. And we're amateurs, so we don't do retakes here. 69. And they got that rally sport all crooked. Up in the middle there. Maybe that's the way it's supposed to be. Ooh. Look, guys. See how clean it is under there? Showing him restore it. Man, this camera does picking up the colors better. It's like being here so much better. Watch videos starting today from my old videos. You'll see the difference. I do. I hope it shows up after I upload it. Beautiful. That's all I can say.
Thank you.
Piece of automotive art. Can I ask you how long you had it?
I've had it for a couple of years now. It was a locally built car. It wasn't for sale. It just happened to come up in conversation.
You don't see these advertised. It's like that kind of deal, isn't it?
No.
And that deal's seldom.
Yeah, it wasn't supposed to be for sale. It just came up in conversation. I threw out an offer. It just happened to,
You like that?
yeah.
Congratulations, I'm gonna tell you.
Thank you.
What do we have here? Look like we're right out of the gangsters. They got their wagon pulling it. That's telling you, they are driving this thing everywhere. Bluetooth, cell phone up, all the modern luxuries with an old look. If I don't tell you modern right there.
Upgraded everything, and I did put disc brakes on the front.
29 Dodge Brothers, see? They called it Dodge Brothers in 29. Now, steal the name. 2 guys started this company. That's your temperature gauge. You know it's getting hot when you get up between that thing. That's the temperature gauge. I'm not lying, guys. Get you a screenshot right here, guys. Take a screenshot of that. You can read it. Check out all what he's done with it, because he's definitely, I mean, a new Hemi in it. 440 horsepower he's pushing. Surely a bill. Man, that collar pops.
And they're less expensive. I could build a 383 stroke motor when I got that engine. Yep. Oh, I know. I've always had. Yep.
What do we got over here?
Good to work on.
Gangster.
Machine shop works on no parts.
Well, that's a big old school Buick, guys. 30s. We'll guess 37, 39, 35. I'd been wrong if I guessed. I said I would have guessed. Little modern touch. It looks like 90s era. It just tells you how they take care of these cars. They've been restored in 90s and they're still looking good 30 years later. Haven't even showed you the front end yet. Just so much. Usually the front end's what drives you crazy on these old cars, which I'm sure this is will, but it's just so amazing built. Wire wheels on it, not hubcaps. Nice modern drivetrain to get you down the road. Wow. GM power. Now look at that front end, guys. That is just, that is the front end. I mean, the front end screams gangster with the 2 spare tires and the fender wells. It just screams it. And we got 1972 or 73. 72 or 73? I own a 70. I call it the ratty Riviera because it's a little ratty. It's set for 18 years, and I saved it, patched it up, and since October I've only got a couple thousand, including 800 I paid in it, and I've drove it 6,000 miles so far.
Wow. Well, that's what they're for.
Well, you know, I always say, you know, if you're in that situation, you know, until that dream car is attainable, buy, fix, and drive what you can afford, you know, and then you'll, maybe someday I'll get up here with you. Oh, mine has so much rust, it wouldn't even be a good candidate to restore. And I patched it up real good. It looks decent. Mainly all I do is make it a safe, I worry about making it a safe driver. And it's still got the primer and the surface rust and all.
You don't have to worry about going down the road and something's going to happen.
Oh yeah, yeah. I just try to make it a safe driver, and then now people are taking good cars like this, not maybe like this, but and making them into ratty cars. So you know, the ratty Riviera picks good. Oh, 69,000. How? Original owner. Original owner?
Yeah, I bought it when I was 24 years old.
Oh man. Hey guys, I'm gonna stop this. I gotta talk to him on this.